Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Jeremy Baker with Possum Fork Heritage. I'm glad you've chosen to join me today. You're watching this video because you received a Possum Box woodworking kit. The kit that you should have received is PB219KB or PB219KB-1. If you have either of those kit numbers, then you're watching the right video. This kit will enable you to assemble a serving tray for a kitchen. The kit will be made out of aromatic cedar and southern yellow pine. I look forward to making this kit with you. Let's talk a little bit about the contents of your box. First of all, you will, when you open your box, you will have 4 aromatic cedar planks. These planks are about 17 3/4 inches long by 3 inches wide. There will be 4 of those planks. Then you should also have received 2 small aromatic cedar strips in your box. You'll have 2 of these arches that are made out of southern yellow pine. They're bent laminations glued together out of 8 strips, and these should have holes in each end. You will have received 4 1/4-inch dowels that are about 1 7/8 inch long. And then 9 of these number 10 woodworking biscuits. And all of those things put together, you will be able to make your serving tray. To complete the kit, you will need Titebond 3 wood glue. And again, Titebond 3 wood glue is waterproof and has a good open time. And so for kitchen projects, I recommend Titebond 3. It would be good to have some wax paper. And this is just some inexpensive wax paper that I picked up at Dollar General. You can get it at Walmart, any of the grocery stores. I recommend having a small craft paintbrush. These can be picked up at any number of locations, including your Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart. Most of the grocery stores will have these. Lowe's also has these in the paint section. You'll need 2 12-inch clamps, and these clamps can be picked up at Harbor Freight Tools. These are actually excellent clamps that they provide, that they sell there for a very good price. You will also need some 120 grit sandpaper, and you'll also need to choose a finish to work that will work in this application. And I recommend either a polyurethane or a polyacrylic. Whenever we get to that stage, I will show those to you. You can also use mineral oil or waxes, but those products will not hold up as well in the application of a tray. You have to remember with the tray, you may be placing heated surfaces on the tray. You also may have some spills, and the best protection for those would be polyacrylic or polyurethane. Whenever we get to the stage of finishing, we will cover that. You may also notice that this aromatic cedar has knot holes occasionally, and I will also be showing in my demonstration how to fill those knot holes with an epoxy product. If you have the Educators or the Homeschool accessory kit, within that kit there will be some epoxy and some sawdust that you can use for this application of filling those holes. You may also opt to not fill knot holes. Some people love the beauty of knots and how that makes the wood look even more natural. Now, if you are receiving the PB219KB-1 kit, then that means you have the Educator's kit, and you can also acquire for your classroom the PB219TKE, and that is a box that has clamps, glue, all the various tools that your class will need to assemble these. If you're a homeschool family and you're enrolling or signing up for various Possum Box kits, I also have a box that's available for you, and that's the PB219TKHS for homeschool. So those boxes or those additional kits have tools and clamps, things like that, that will enable you to put together multiple projects. If you just have the basic kit, you'll need to acquire those clamps. And again, the things that we use on these Possum boxes can be used on multiple projects. So you will not have to go out and buy new clamps, for example, more glue, for example, more wax paper. Whenever you assemble this one kit with those things, you can use those tools and accessories for many other projects. One thing you should notice whenever you look at the edges of the planks that make up the tray are, you'll have these slots, and these are the slots that the woodworking biscuits register in. That will help you not only align your glue up as you apply clamp pressure, but those woodworking biscuits also expand with the moisture of the glue and actually lock the joint together. So it'll make for a very strong joint. And we will also apply glue to the surface. But another thing that you need to note is this layout mark. You will have 3 letters. You'll have A, B, and C, which represent 3 joints. You'll have the A joint, the B joint, and the C joint. Each of those joints are between 2 boards. And you'll also have arrows. The arrows denote the top surface of the tray, or the surface that you will see after the tray has been put together. And so it's important that you mate the A side of one board with the A side of the next board. Before you do any glue up, you need to go ahead and lay out all of these boards so that the correct letters and arrow orientation are in the correct place. At that point, we can begin our glue up and assembly. So we will begin, and I will demonstrate the steps to assemble the tray. The first thing that we will do is glue the edges onto the front and back edges of the tray. Then we will glue the tray itself together. Then the third part, we will glue the legs and handles onto the tray. And then we will sand and finish the tray. And so that's where we're going with these videos.